Hey guys, Angie Nelson here from theworkathomewife.com. Today's video is for you if you are new to working from home. Maybe you don't know what industries are available for and open to remote workers. Maybe you don't know what companies hire for these type of positions either. Those are some things we're going to be talking about today. Some great at-home opportunities that are available to those that are wanting to earn a paycheck from home. There's a wide variety of industries available, and those are some of the things we're going to be talking about today. Make sure you stay to the end of the video to find out how you can get my 7-day series on finding work at home free. Now, I started working from home way back in 2007. And in the last 10 years, we have seen so much evolution in technology and so many more companies moving towards a more remote workforce. And that has really opened up a lot of great opportunities for those people looking to work from home and enjoy a more flexible schedule and maybe some reduction in costs and maybe even a little more increase in earnings than you could have at a more traditional job. And so today we're going to be talking about some great industries that are known for being open to remote workers. Now, the good news is we see a lot of opportunities available in numerous industries. So regardless of what your background is or your experience or your education, you'll likely find that there is at least one field that is open to you when it comes to working from home. Now, the first thing we're going to be talking about today is accounting and bookkeeping. This is a really popular industry among a lot of my blog readers and followers. When we're talking about accounting, obviously that requires a more formal education or degree, but we do see a lot of bookkeeping positions that maybe don't require that. Now, a couple of companies that hire in these two industries are going to be bookminders and also ClickAccounts. So keep an eye on those two. And I'm going to leave you a link in the description below too to a great big blog post that's going to tell you about all of these industries and more, along with all of the companies that we're talking about today, and then some. Now, customer service is obviously one of the more popular industries available to at-home workers. We see a lot of big name companies down to really small mom and pop shops that are outsourcing their customer service, whether that be chat, email, or phone positions, to remote agents. The technology we have available today has made it really easy for people working from home to take those calls or answer those emails, all from the comfort of their own homes. Now, with most customer service positions, you are going to see more of a scheduling requirement with most of them. They obviously want to make sure that their customer service lines are being covered during the most in-demand hours. In some cases, that may be nights and weekends. With some other industries, it may be during the daytime. It's really just going to depend on the company. But there are usually some scheduling requirements there, as far as you'll have to pick up certain shifts or maybe pick up your shifts a week or two in advance. So you are going to have to keep that in mind. If you're someone that really needs something that's flexible from day to day on the fly, customer service work may not be the best option for you. But if you can make it work and you're brand new to working at home, I do recommend that you give it a try. It's one of the most plentiful opportunities available, and in many cases, it's one of the easiest to get into. And you need to remember that you're not marrying your first work at home job. In many cases, it's just a stepping stone onto something better. It's going to give you that first work at home experience that you can put on your resume so you can move on to a bigger and better job. And when we are talking about these companies, there are hundreds, if not thousands, available. We are talking about companies like Amazon, Apple, American Express, DELL, and many more that are hiring for at-home agents. You'll have to take a look at each of their job boards to see the locations that they're currently hiring in. Many hire in specific states, or maybe at this time they're looking for a specific time zone. So you'll want to keep an eye on those job boards. Now, if you have great grammar skills and you'd love to do online research, freelance writing may be a great opportunity for you. It can pay really well, and it also offers a really flexible schedule in most cases. Most places don't care where you're working from or what time of day you're working, as long as you can get your assignments in on time. Now, we do see some jobs in things that we call content mills, which are often open to beginner freelance writers, but one thing you need to keep in mind is that these usually don't pay very well. It may give you an opportunity to kind of test out the waters and see if you enjoy freelance writing, but they're not somewhere that you're going to want to stay. You're going to want to move on to some of the higher paying gigs as soon as possible. And when we are speaking about some great opportunities, some job boards that you're going to want to watch, maybe Cantina has a job board just for freelance writers that they do some research there as far as what openings are available and legitimate. ProBlogger has a great job board for writers. Now, if you're just looking for some simple work that you can pick up as time allows, microtasking is a popular at-home opportunity. We are going to see sites in this industry like Amazon Mechanical Turk, Clickworker, MicroTurkers, and these are all jobs that are all sites that have really small jobs that maybe they only take 15 minutes to complete. And they're more on the simple side. They don't require a lot of training or onboarding in order to get started. Now, the drawback there is going to be because they're so simple and there's not a lot of requirements or restrictions involved, they are going to pay on the lower side. So this isn't something that you can depend on if you really need that full-time income to pay the bills. It's just going to be something that is going to lend towards more fun money. Now, at-home transcription is something that we've only seen grow bigger and bigger and bigger over the past few years. If you're not familiar with this industry, what you're doing is listening to an audio file and typing it out into text. Now, a lot of you may be coming to me wanting to find just some simple data entry work to do from home. But the fact of the matter is, those kind of jobs are really hard to find and they're really competitive. And because of those two things, the rates are usually really low. In some cases, we're talking about data entry work that pays less than $3 an hour. And that's not something that's going to pay your bills. And in most cases, it's not something that's going to be even worth your time in doing. Once you start thinking about the taxes that you're going to have to pay and paying for your own equipment upkeep and your internet service, it can really dwindle down to the point of not being worth it. But if you do love to type, transcription can be a great alternative. And while you may have to take a couple of lower paying jobs in the beginning just to get some experience under your belt and see if you enjoy it, you can move into some great paying gigs as time goes on. Now, Rev.com, TranscribeMe, and Tigerfish are three that are open to beginners. Now, with most transcription jobs, you are going to have to pass a test in order to start working for them. What they're looking for in most cases are fast and accurate typing. And most transcription is going to be performance-based pay. That means the faster that you type and the more accurate that you type, the higher your wages are going to be. Now, one thing to keep in mind with transcription is that in most cases you're paid by the audio hour. Now, that doesn't mean how long it takes you to type the file. What that means is it's going to be a set pay for each file that you're typing. And most transcription companies say to average your turnaround time for those to be about anywhere from 3 to 6 times the file length, depending on how fast you type. So that's something to keep in mind when you are seeing what the audio hour pay is for these companies, that you may want to divide that by 3 or 6 to see if it's an hourly wage that you can live with. Now, tutoring is another booming industry in the work-at-home world. In some cases, we're going to be talking about, more traditional online tutoring that's going to be tutoring students in subjects like math or science. In other cases, we're talking about English as a second language tutoring. Now, for the English as a second language tutoring or ESL tutoring, in many cases, a teaching degree is not required for those. They're simply looking for someone with a bachelor's degree, or even a college student that's currently enrolled in school. Now, there are actually quite a few companies out there right now that specialize in this industry. A few of them that you may want to take a look at are VIP Kid, Q Kids, Cambly, Tutor ABC, and eTutor are some that come to mind. Like I said before, I'm going to leave you a link in the description below here that's going to provide you with a great big list of these companies that you can check into further. Now, virtual assisting is always a popular opportunity for those that come from more of an administrative background. Virtual assisting really encompasses a lot of different things these days. The tasks that you may be completing can range anywhere from making calls to setting appointments to scheduling travel. You may be getting into some more business-related tasks such as email management, social media management, and beyond. Now, we have a lot of great companies that are hiring in this field for a variety of different skills. You'll want to take a look at their current openings to see what they currently have available and where their demand is. But we are talking about companies like Fancy Hands, EA Help, Worldwide 101, Time Etc., and Vicky Virtual. Now, these are just a few of the great opportunities that are available to you. And the best field for you is going to be dependent on your background and your interests. Most of us wanting to work from home are really looking for work that we're going to enjoy doing long term. So that's something that you'll want to keep in mind. Now, as I've mentioned a couple of times throughout this video, I'm going to leave you a link in the description below that's going to talk about more about these fields that we talked about in this video, along with several others. And it's also going to give you some big long lists of companies that hire in each of these industries. So you can start doing some more research into some of the things that are going to be applicable to you in regards to your experience, your education, your background, and the type of scheduling that you're looking for when it comes to working from home. And while you're over on my site, make sure you sign up for the free 7-day series on finding work from home as well. Now, if you liked today's video, please give it a like and a share, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you'll get notification of the next video. And until then, I wish you best of luck in your work at home job search.